Have you ever heard of vibe coding? It's coding minus all the pesky logic, architecture, and thinking. Imagine building software purely by feeling, kind of like closing your eyes and driving because you know the vibes of the road. Sounds insane? Welcome to the future. Vibe coding is essentially programming guided entirely by intuition, powered by AI tools like ChatGPT or Cursor. As Ng Replit described it, it's coding where you fully embrace exponentials and forget the code even exists. Basically, instead of meticulously architecting your app, you just prompt your AI assistant until something vaguely functional appears. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. But with AI, you throw the spaghetti, meatballs, and the entire Italian grandmother at the wall simultaneously. The term was popularized by Ng Replit, but Stanford professor and AI guru Ng recently introduced an entire course called Vibe Coding 101 through Replit, aimed at teaching newcomers how to properly use AI agents in software development, because apparently just asking AI nicely doesn't always cut it. But hold on. Does this actually work? Surprisingly, yes. According to a recent Y Combinator survey, over 25% of founders claim that more than 95% of their code base is AI generated. Startups reported a 10x to shockingly 100x productivity boost. Yes, 100 times faster. Were these founders previously coding by writing on stone tablets, or maybe using a single finger while sipping Zambuca? Well, either way, the market loves it. Vibe coding startups secured approximately $2 billion in funding in just 2024. Not bad for something that sounds like it was invented during a frat party. Chris Dunlop, who runs a software agency, stated their output and client satisfaction skyrocketed after adopting vibe coding, allowing them to tackle more ambitious projects with higher success rates. His agency's success rate jumped nearly 30% within a year of adopting Cursor AI and vibe coding. Financially, vibe coding drastically cuts down initial development costs. Companies save an estimated 40 to 60% on upfront engineering expenses by leaning heavily on AI-driven development, lower barrier, higher return. Venture capitalists are practically drooling over these numbers. However, just because something's cheap doesn't mean it's smart. Remember that discounted sushi you bought last week? Exactly. Vibe coding might be economical at the start, but the technical debt can balloon into millions of dollars once your product scales beyond your grandma's knitting blog. According to Chris Dunlop, maintaining detailed changelogs and master documents can mitigate these risks significantly. Here's the thing, debugging vibe-coded apps is a nightmare. One survey reported nearly 70% of developers using AI-generated code spent twice as long debugging compared to traditional coding methods. AI spits out code faster than a caffeinated squirrel, but understanding that code later, good luck. It's like assembling IKEA furniture without the instructions and realizing at the end you built a chair with 5 legs. It works, but why? And why does it creak so much? According to the UX Collective, separating developers from code through vibe coding risks losing essential skills, understanding, and even creativity. What they call the craft crisis. When everyone uses AI prompts, we risk ending up with technically correct but creatively bankrupt software. Microsoft engineers have warned that AI-generated projects frequently become unmanageable during scaling. Ng emphasizes that effective vibe coding requires clear, specific prompts and a structured debugging process. His course covers foundational skills like prompt engineering, systematic debugging, and iterative refinement to maintain quality and creativity. It's not just coding by feeling, it's coding by structured intuition. Turns out, actual coding skills still matter. Who knew? Pete Senna from the UX Collective suggests a hybrid approach, vibe coding for rapid prototyping and traditional coding for robust, scalable solutions. He argues that this balance helps preserve the craft and innovation essential for genuine, transformative products. In conclusion, vibe coding isn't just a meme, it's actually transforming how startups approach development, but it's not a silver bullet. Courses like Andrew Ng's Vibe Coding 101 are critical to ensure you don't vibe your way into a digital apocalypse. So next time someone tells you they're vibe coding, smile, nod, and remind them that the vibes alone won't save their database when it implodes at 3 in the morning. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more hilarious yet insightful tech trends, make sure to like and subscribe. And comment down below, would you trust your app's future entirely to vibes? Catch you next time.